We've officially hit 10,000 subscribers. It is crazy to think that only a couple of months ago we had about 1,900 subscribers and we've grown over 10,000 now. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. From the bottom of my heart, it does mean the world to me, and I'm really glad that everybody enjoys the video forecasts and the live streams here on Max Velocity. Now, to celebrate and to show my appreciation for you guys, I'm actually going to be going back to 2013 and reacting to my first, or really second ever forecast. Now, if we hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll react to my first ever one, but this is my second ever forecast. Just to mention real quick, we have a big announcement at the end of this video. Make sure you stay tuned. Enjoy. Oh, this was actually when I was warming up. That's kind of what you're hearing right now. And yeah, I did this at a news station at a weather camp over the summer, and it was for high school students and college students, and I was only in elementary school at the time, so this is really early on, obviously, during my time of doing weather.
In the area, it does look like it's gonna be around.
So crazy watching this back. I mean, it's
forecast.
It's crazy.
It does look like it's gonna be a little cold for Saturday.
This is during the summer, by the way. So you know, this is up in New England during the summer. You can just see the summer heat, obviously, across the board. Other than Saturday, which actually looked to be a pretty nice day. Low 90s though, all across the week. Peak of the summer for New England. Low 90s. So, yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. Obviously, I made an entire forecast here in a second. This was just the warm-up part.
So this is the keeper here. We're gonna keep going for real.
Yeah, this was back in 2013. The graphics have obviously dramatically improved on all news stations and whatnot at this point. Just showing my hand off, you know?
10,
Oh, it's so funny.
9, 8, 7,
Crazy how small I was, too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Still ready.
Hello, I'm your meteorologist Max. Just checking in with your weather for today. It does look like there's those 80s, 90s, and 80s are still going to stick around in Texas, but it does look like they're going to be rising into the northeast. So
I haven't watched this, by the way, in about 6 or 7 years now.
New England.
Actually crazy watching this back. Look at this humidity, by the way. Upper 60s across New England. That's not typical, by the way.
Like in the northern New England,
not typical humidity. Usually it's below the 65 range.
It does look like,
but again, peak of the summer, it's a little bit different.
70s and some low 80s in the area. It does look like that will be staying.
Obviously, I reiterate a lot of words again. I was only 10, so I'm just kind of keep that in reference.
Toward the shoreline.
It's a young forecast. Pretty surprised what I did anyways for being only 10.
It does look like around New Hampshire, you do have toward the western areas, it will be warmer in New Hampshire into the western because of that high pressure that's going to be moving in. It does look like Hampton 76 and 79 up into the higher elevations near Jackson, and it does look like that will be continuing for a little while till those 80s and 90s return.
Look at those temperatures in Vermont, 85 up in Burlington.
Temperatures around
that's hot. It's not typical again for New England, but again, this is back in 2013. 2013 wasn't, I don't think, a hot summer. It was, I think, believe, a little bit above average.
Like some of those high 70s into the low 80s.
And again, this was the day before we actually started to see the heat wave in New England. You'll see that again more in the 7-day forecast, but
and tomorrow too. It does look like around Connecticut you do have those low 80s and a little bit of those high 70s. I wouldn't rule out a little bit of a lower temperature.
I'll rule out a little bit of a lower temperature.
For your feel-like temperature. It does look like toward the Cape. It does look like we
I can't believe. I mean, honestly, again, for being only 10, it's pretty impressive. But
70s. And it does look
these
like
are things. Again, I wouldn't be this bad at saying things.
From east to
nowadays,
south
at least.
at 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Cape Cod, Wellfleet, only 75. Nantucket, 75 as well.
High 70s. So that will be what's going to happen in that area.
What I was going to say there.
We have those 80s and a couple 70s. So we're going to be looking up toward the northern area.
I did this again.
Massachusetts. For
like it'll be a lot better.
Forecast, it does look like we do
look at the 7-day forecast, by the way.
It's going to be 78 for today.
Look at that heat wave. I mean, usually, again, you don't see low 90s. 92 is not typical. It's close to sometimes like the peak highs, but having it several days in a row like this.
For watching, please stay tuned for more.
Just something like that is crazy.
Studio.
Man. Back to you in the studio.
30. Get it. Well done.
Yeah, this is a camp with about 5 or 6 people in it, so. This is Tim Kelly, by the way. One that ran it.
I need to shake your hand. Come here, please.
Shake the hand.
Good
Took me a
job.
second.
The youngest ever graduate of the Blue Hill Meteorological Launch Your Weather Career class. It's an honor. You can come 7 more times before you even get to college.
Could have came some more times. I didn't actually go after that. The camp was the same thing every summer, but it was a lot of fun.
All right. It was a-
Again, if you're ever into meteorology, look for meteorology camps. They're very rare, obviously, but they are a little bit more common than you might think. There are a few out there. Mostly, they're going to probably be a couple-hour drives. There's a couple out there, but even if you're not interested in like something like this that you're doing some sort of presentation with, I definitely recommend that you get into maybe, looking into some of those Skywarn classes that the Storm Prediction Center or even the National Weather Service, issues it has during the week and whatnot. Especially during the springtime, look for resources. Obviously, I know a lot of people are interested in weather and whatnot. If you want to go storm chasing, for example, kind of look into that as well if you're interested in those sort of things. There are a lot of classes out there, and a lot of them are group related, so you're not going to just be by yourself. You will have people to, kind of rely on. In this situation, I think there was at least 6 people with me, so it was a very fun 7-day camp, and it was a very long drive to get there every single day, but it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, again, this is kind of my oldest forecast. Again, I've had forecasts actually. I had a couple before this, back in maybe 2010 or 2011, sometime in that time frame, but they are old. I do want to reiterate for those that are interested in maybe this weather camp that I did, it is called the Blue Hill Observatory Summer Camp. You can find it on Google. It was a great summer camp. I had an amazing time, and again, it was so recent, but it was actually a pretty long time ago. But I really enjoyed the entire experience. And if you're really interested in weather and you might be in New England, great summer camp. Make sure to get into it. Again, make sure to apply. 8 people get in every summer, and it's just a fantastic camp overall. And that's the story of my second oldest forecast. It's crazy to think, as I said before, that I'm up to 10,000 subscribers, and I really am appreciative of each and every one of you, everybody that supported me, either being a subscriber or just a regular viewer, or even a member here on our YouTube channel. I really do appreciate your generosity to this page. Even again, if you're just a viewer, it really does mean the world to me, and I'm really happy that I was able to help so many people, and I hope to continue to do that here on my YouTube channel years to come. Now, there is one big announcement that I saved for the very tail end of this video, and that is that we are making a new YouTube channel pretty soon. Now, this will not make any difference to what we're doing here, but it will be a secondary YouTube channel to be able to give you more videos and forecasts and maybe even past events, just kind of random videos that don't go on this channel but would be appropriate for maybe my second channel, just having some random stuff thrown in there here and there. That might be from a past tornado event or even some informative videos or something along those lines. That's my plan with my second channel, and I'm really excited to be releasing it pretty soon. Again, that's not going to be a part of the 10,000 subscriber special per se, but it is something going to be coming very soon, so make sure to keep an eye out on that. And again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Every one of you mean a lot to me, and I hope to continue to make great live streams, video forecasts, and even tutorial videos here on our YouTube channel. Make sure to stay tuned. Again, we'll have more announcements coming soon, and for now, might be able to get to 25,000 subscribers maybe before the end of this year, but that's just a crazy milestone. I appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you again soon.